How are you all?
How are you doing?
Good, good.
Well, at the end of last season, we saw you walking away from the DEO. Where are we going to find you when the season starts?
Living amongst the people, yes.
Yeah.
He's walking the earth, living amongst the people of National City, which is kind of what his father asked him to do. And I think I think what we'll see him inevitably, what we'll see him eventually is struggling with this idea of living up to the ideals that his father tried to get him to do, which is live a peaceful life, which is pretty difficult to do when you're trying to defend people, and trying to stand up for justice. At some point, you can't just be a pacifist and stand back. You have to engage, and I think John is struggling with the idea of not fighting. He's the Martian Manhunter, so he's got to hunt somebody. Anybody else?
Going from the DEO, but obviously you're here. You'll be pretty consistent. How are they going to work that?
How are they going
to work you inconsistently, stepping aside from your old job?
Well, Alex is now runs the DEO.
Right.
She's the lady in charge now. So she still calls on me when she needs to, but I very much have stepped back from the DEO. I'm now no longer involved in it. But there's going to be some really interesting new characters that come into the show, and Alex is going to find some real challenges as well. So it's a very different season this year. The scripts look really different, feel very different, sound really differently. So I think it's going to be an interesting season, and hopefully the audiences will be quite surprised by what they find. It's very challenging scripts, I think.
Does your character interact with any of the new characters coming into the show?
Yes, very much so. We have several new characters coming in, and it's a very different. We have a very different adversary this year. That's not necessarily born of another planet. It's somebody from Earth, and they have a real common touch. And we are facing a very different adversary this year, which I think forces John, as you say, to meet these new people and to get out from behind this desk, as it were. But it's exciting. I think there's rumours afoot that I might be falling in love this season.
Oh.
Yes, rumours afoot. Who knows? But obviously that's going to then, how does he? I haven't been told whether she's human or alien, and there might, if she's obviously human, obviously it's then going to be, when do I tell her that I'm actually not? I'm not actually born of this earth. So it's going to be interesting. There's lots of challenges and conflicts.
What do you think about the more grounded stories that we're going to see this season?
Yeah, I think we are going to see a lot more kind of stories that perhaps have more people can relate to today. We live in a very complex world right now, and lots of very, shall we say, extreme forces. And I think that the scripts mirror that. And it's, I was reading episode 1 the other day, and I actually have a kind of difference with Supergirl. Where, we have a bit of an argument, which is great to see. We don't normally have people just agreeing and getting on with it, but we have a difference of opinion, and I think that's really exciting. There's conflict even between us as superheroes. So I think the scripts are going to be challenging, interesting. Hopefully the audience really buys into it.
Do you do your own stunts? You just seem athletic. That's all.
Some of them I do. I mean, obviously, if it's way too dangerous, there's just no point. I mean, those guys get paid, and they're very good at their jobs. So there's just no point in me trying to do anything that I don't have to. But there are times, I'm, as you say, pretty athletic, and they'll say to me, "Oh, you're going to slide into this door here. Can you?" And I go, "Yeah, sure." And they go, "Look, can you show us?" And I just fling myself on the door. And they go, "Yeah, it's great. You don't have to do that, but I just love doing it. I'm very, very keen to make things look as real as possible."
With your character working so closely with Alex and with Kara, Supergirl, What's it like being surrounded by such strong women characters?
Fantastic. It is fantastic. I would say it's fantastic, and I would also say it's also can be challenging, because Martian Manhunter is quite a strong character anyway, but sometimes we have to find excuses for him not to kind of take out 50 people. But it's great to see Melissa kicking butt. And God, it's such a great character. Her Alex is so fiery. It's great to see the women take charge, and it's sometimes as the guys we kind of go, well, okay, I'm gonna get knocked out with the first punch, and the girls swoop in and save the day. But it's fun to see that happening, and why not? It's about time, really, I guess.
Absolutely.
Is there anyone in the DC universe you wish would join Supergirl?
Anyone in the DC universe? I mean, of course, we'd love to have a Bat figure, lurking somewhere. It'd be great, and I'm sure that's a property that they're not going to release, but it would be great to have Batman lurking around in the dark.
You might be having someone from that family. So.
Yeah, I know. So that's going to be very interesting. So, hopefully I know that the crossover this year is going to be her introduction. Hopefully she sticks around. Quite interesting.
When will you be filming the crossover? Just we have it in our heads to.
I think it's episode 9 or 10. So we've got a couple of months. And I'm going to be directing an episode myself.
Oh,
so this is
tell us
my
more about
big
that.
news. I'm going to be directing episode 419 this year. My first time directing on American television. It's been really, really exciting process to learn the business from a different perspective. I certainly won't ever be a diva actor again, knowing how hard people work. But it's an incredible process, from finding the locations to doing the tech surveys and talking to just the hundreds of people that are involved in getting that hour of television onto the screen. It's extraordinary. So I'm really looking forward to kind of leading the troops and shooting my first episode. So it's going to be fun.
Hello, Miss Dylan.
Oh,
Okay, thank
Thank you
you.
very much,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.